Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? Nah, nah, nah. No drama, no drama here. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, no drama here. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, no drama, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so before I get started, there is something that I um, need to say and something that I need to know. What in the Sam hell is going on outside? Oh my goodness. I've only been gone like a few weeks. Like what's going on outside in the earth and on the earth? It ain't even it's not even earth anymore. It's earth. So like between the fires, you can't even keep your emotions in check. I gotta get this off my chest first. This is the life part of the cleaning life first. We'll get this out of the way. Like you can't even keep your emotions in check because it's like one thing to the next. You don't even know how to feel. Like your emotions are just completely all over the place. You got fires. It was like California. It's like somebody just decided, you know what? We don't need California no more. And just all those fires. You got the plane, you got ice, you got the president, he should have carpal tunnel by now. Like for real, just in there, just signing stuff, just I mean, he's signing stuff backwards, just uh, uh, uh. Like, oh my gosh, it is so much that's going on. Like everything is so expensive, and people are just going through. And then on top of that, the weather. So I opened the last show talking about how it was like freezing cold outside. Like it was literally like freezing, like blizzard cold, like snow on the ground. It was cold. It was very, very cold. And then, so some weeks passed by. Yesterday here, it was 87 degrees here. That is silly. February 3rd. 87 degrees. 87. And I mean, people were outside, shorts, short sleeves, like it was summertime, but it was actually warm. It was 87 degrees. And then today's high was, I think the high was like 43 degrees and rainy and cold. Like people running in and out of the building, talking about shit. Like they had, they had to cuss. It was so cold. Um, it is absolutely bananas outside. Like, I was like, let me just get this off of my chest. This is the life part. So it's cleaning life. And we talk about everything in between those two. But like, I know I'm not the only one that is just completely engulfed in like, what the hell? The emotion of like, what the hell? Um, like I said, it's absolutely bananas. And then so far as this podcast is concerned, I'm gonna try this topic that I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna try it again. So for those that so for those that are tuning in for the first time, we'll get to, the introduction and the topic and all of that. But for those that, kind of tend, to watch every, first and third Tuesday that I'm here. Um, or from time to time, whenever. The last show that I had, let's see what had happened was. So I had like a 40-minute show, and I only was able to be heard for like 10 minutes of the show. The 30 minutes after those 10, it was just a complete bust. So my butt, it wasn't bad. Like I hated it for the people that took out the time, because then it was just all this confusion. You didn't know if it was on this end or that end and all of that. But I brought home my earbuds that I use at work that I never bring home. And that's the only thing I hate about Bluetooth. Like it will just snatch a connection. So I didn't even have them in the house. I forgot I even had them because typically I don't even bring them home. So I left them outside in the vehicle. And I'm in here doing the show like I always do. But then it's like you jinx yourself and speak stuff into existence, I guess. But at the same time, I'm very aware of um, things that I'm just not so good at. So um it says yes, they will. They'll just pick up and it just snatch it. But I said on like a prior show that I am just not good with tech. I was saying how I was not good with like tech and any of that kind of stuff, and I didn't like public speaking. But it's not that I spoke it into existence. I'm just aware and I'm just real about my strengths and my weaknesses. So I just know that I always fumble like the kids. If it's anything, like I have to look something up on my phone, I have to deal with anything with the phone around them. They snatching the phone, like, give it here, you're taking too long. I got it. You don't even know what you're doing. And they be right. I don't. I don't. And then the bad part is I don't really put any extra like effort into it all the time. I try to get by, you know. But I don't put any like just extra effort into it. So anyway, the earbuds snatched my connection. I'm on here and I'm just, you know what I'm saying, can't hear anything. Then I saw where someone had said, I can't hear. And then I'm squinting because I should have had my glasses on. But I'm thinking, even with that, like, okay, I've done this, all these weeks, nothing has happened. Everything is okay. It must be something on the other end. But no, it was not on anyone else's end, it was on my end. So for those that did tune in, I really apologize. And I hate that that happened, but then I was proud at the same moment because I handled it so much better than I probably would have in the past. I probably would have been nervous or feeling bad or, you know, feeling some type of way behind it. But I did because mistakes happen. Like things happen all the time, other than the fact that, I did feel some type of way because, I wanted you all to hear the show because it's three parts to it. So I wanted to be able to move on. But it was all good. Like I didn't stress about it. And I thought it was really funny because it's always some type of like mishap with me when it comes to tech. Really. Like it's always some type of and it's the same thing like with me being clumsy. Like I don't trip and fall all the time or bump into stuff. Like from time to time I do. And it's expected and I'm not shocked about it. And it's okay. So, it's okay. But I wanted to apologize and I did just want to just ramble a little bit and catch up and just tell you what happened and all that jazz. So now for the fun stuff. Welcome to Cleaning Life with Kia, and I am Kia Smith. I am the owner and founder of Help Now, it's a small cleaning business here in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. I'm just here using my business as a platform to spread awareness to others that may need help, need tips, motivation, support, may not be able to afford household services, small cleaning business. So I do cleaning, decluttering, organizations, just all that household management type stuff. I do all that good fun stuff. So I'm just here to help. I'm just here to, share and we talk about cleaning, we talk about life and everything in between because no matter what we have going on, we still have to manage our homes and we have to run it accordingly. We have to keep it clean and we have to keep it maintained a certain way. And it's strictly for those who feel like that's important in their lives. Like I said, there are just some people that they don't care about being clean like that. And that's not something that's high on their list of priorities. And that's totally fine. I'm not here to judge. This is just a space for people that do care about this stuff. So just want to help. And so, like I said, my business Help Now, our mission is to help our clients manage their home and organize parts of their lives that matter the most by bringing families and communities together through complete household management. We have a passion to help heal and nourish our clients through life when they need help now or later. Seems like I would have that memorized by now, but I don't. It's just like all this stuff we have to keep in our head all the time. So anyway, happy Tuesday. It's cold again. Like I was just sure the weather was gonna hold up. I was just sure the weather was gonna hold up, but it was gonna be warm again today. But nope, the weather changed just like that. So now I'm on the inside, all comfy and cozy with my oversized fleece hoodie on, and it's just like a wearable blanket, and it's comfy, and I'm wearing my glasses. So if anything happens and pops up on the screen, hopefully I'll be able to see it and I'll pay attention this time. So thank you all for joining me. Like again, I'm not gonna attempt, I'm going to finish the mission. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen today. We're gonna finish this topic. Like I said, I was doing this gonna be the first episode of three-part, just kind of like a little mini series, just to kind of just go over some things. And it's titled The Essence of a Room. And tonight we're going to talk about, I'm not going to do like every single room in the home, but I am going to do three rooms. And the first room we're going to talk about this evening is the bedroom. And I asked the question, do you rest well here or do you just go to bed? So, okay, the best I can explain it is like your whole home, your house, it carries its energy. Like when you pull up to your home, it carries an energy. Like you just pull up and you're like, "Ah." Now, whatever that energy is, that's between you and whatever you got going on in your home. Like some people pull up and they hate being at home, and then some people pull up and they're proud and they're glad to be home, and some people pull up and they're just indifferent. But with that, whatever it is, it's an energy. Um, and that's just on a grand scale. But then once you actually come into your home, every room carries its own energy as well. Like for me, I can tell when I walk from room to room, it's just a different type of feel from room to room. Like if in my bedroom, I typically keep it a certain way, maintain a certain way. I try to keep it calm and peaceful. So that's the energy that's attached to that. So I feel calm, you know, and then I just know that there's just a mood that's attached to that particular room as well. But then, I can walk, and leave my room, and then I can go to like the kids' bathroom, and then like that energy is just a flop. It's just a mess. It's horrible. Like I hate having to go in there for anything. I stay out of there. The only time I go in like their bathroom is if they have something of mine that's in there and I need to go retrieve it, and then I have to go in there and get it. But other than that, mood change. Like it's not. I've seen worse people. It's not really bad. It's bad for me because they all know how to clean and they know what to do. But my mood it shifts, and then I can leave from their bathroom and I can go to the living room. And when I go to the living room, it's like the energy changes there. It's feels a little bit more fun, and it's calm, but it's a happy spot, and my energy just it just attaches to the energy of the room. And then I can go to the kitchen. And the kitchen, my moods, because typically if I'm going in there, I'm either cleaning or cooking or cleaning. So it's a mood that's attached to that. I don't hate it, but it's just a different type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So depending, like I said, on the room and the condition of the room, your energy and your mood will shift. It'll shift. And when I do like my assessment, and so for like my business, when I do cleaning and I schedule them for their services, I don't just go in. It's not like they call me and be like, hey, I need you to come clean. And then I'm like, okay. And then I just go over there and start cleaning. That's not the process. So for me, what I do is I conduct an assessment and I go in and I check things out before I schedule the cleaning. And I do that because I want to get a feel for what's going on. I want to be able to chat with the client and see what's going on. I want to be able to physically look at it myself. If you just go in there in someone's house for the first time to clean, it's not your house. So you're going to get lost in I'll get lost in my thoughts trying to figure everything out. But once I've already kind of like laid my eyes on it, mentally I'm taking everything in and I can go in and actually assess. I can talk to the client, but I'm trying to get a idea of what the client truly need. It's a cleaning, but it's not like most people, they don't hire me to just sit there and clean all day. Most people houses, you'll be there all day. You'll be there for some days, cleaning. So we don't have that type of time. So I need to come in quick. I need to make a good assessment of what's going on, everything that's going on. So far as cleaning, I'm being people business, but the energy and what the issue is. So I'll know how to clean to help them, maintain the space after, I leave. So because people really be needing help. They don't need you to just come in there and just get some stuff together. They need you to clean, but they also need you to help um kind of set a foundation for them so that if I come in and clean, they can basically come behind me and just maintain it. But anyway, when I'm doing those assessments beforehand, I pay attention to my clients and how they um, are responding as we go through each room. By the time I'm done with the assessment, I can tell which one before they even tell me. I can already say, I know, like in my mind, I'm not telling them that, but I can tell that their kitchen is stressing them out, or they feel real uncomfortable in their bedroom, or um, they're happiest in this particular room or in this particular part of the house, or I can tell the things that they're most embarrassed of. So um and it's an energy. You want it to be an even balance as you walk through your whole house. You want to be able to have a good feeling, a positive feeling as you shift and maneuver from room to room. um and the thing about what I do, I see so many people and go in so many different homes. I see the commonalities. Everybody be struggling with the same thing, be dealing with the same stuff. Nobody talks about it, and that's fine. I mean, well, we should talk about it. I won't say that's fine, but I know some people like may be embarrassed or you're just not comfortable because that's just how do you get on the topic? But just going from different homes and dealing with different people and different energy, I can tell you a lot of people aren't truly comfortable in their living space. And they're not maximizing the experience of each room because it's not serving them the way that they need or desire. So I'm starting with the bedroom is because typically that's pretty much everybody's favorite room, especially if you're an adult. If you're adulting, it's the bedroom. Like I'm already getting prepared. Look, I'm all cozy right now. Can't wait. I'm gonna just, like a dolphin, just. Yes. As soon as I'm done, I'm going. I love it. Like as I'm making my bed in the morning, I'm thinking I'm rubbing on my comforter and on my sheets and pillows. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you again. I love you so much. Yeah, that's the conversation I'm having. And um for most people, it's their safe haven, it's their comfort zone, and um they love they love being in that space, and that's cool. And then it's like that's where you sleep, that's where you rejuvenate, and you should be comfortable there. But on the other hand, some people, they aren't maximizing their space. It's dirty, it's unorganized, there's no consistent practices. It is just a hot mess. So you're not getting the peace that you need, you're not getting the rest that you need. And then overall, it's just not comfortable. So it's like if you can get that room together, it'll give you energy, it'll give you the mental space to kind of tackle the other room. Like for me, it's like a charging station. Like I like to go in there and read, and it's a place of quiet, and it just has to be a certain way. It just has to be, or it should be a certain way. Um, so questions. Um, do you have a bunch of shit under your bed? Do you have a bunch of shit under your closet? Do your drawers poke out because you have too many clothes in them? Is the top of your dresser junky? Do you have piles of clothes everywhere that either need to be washed, folded, hung up, or put up, or whatever? Are there shoes and other things all over your floor? Do you eat and drink in your room? So and even if you do you have like crumbs and papers and water bottles, empty water bottles and half drunk water bottles in your room? Like, do you have any of that stuff going on in your room? And this is coming from the cleaning aspect of it all, because that interrupts your peace and your comfortability. Now, disclaimer. I always try to give a little disclaimer. I'm not here to tell you how your bedroom or any other room should feel to you. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying is, if you want to purposefully and comfortably enjoy the space that you rest, recover, and lay your head at night, you're going to have to be intentional about, creating a good vibe in that space. So, is your room serving that purpose? Is your bedroom serving that purpose? And again, like I said, everyone's purpose may be different. Um, but some do desire, their bedroom to be a place of peace, rest, and relaxation, just like I said. And other people's rooms are completely out of line. But when your room is clean and calm and have some sense of order, um, you just function better. And no, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. When my room is looking crazy, like I have to recover it and I have to get it together like really, really fast. And it doesn't get out of hand. The thing about it is, like, and that's with any room. Okay. So like some rooms can get destroyed in a day, like the kitchen. The kitchen can get out of control real fast, especially like if you have a large family. I have all these kids. So like, it can get out of room real fast. But like a bedroom, the only way it can get really, really bad is if you're getting dressed for an event. Sometimes like, the clothes coming out the closet, you all in the bathroom, stuff here and there. Um, if you get sick, like if you're down and you get sick, you're just gonna have to be up in there. You're just gonna have to be up in there and until you get better. Like there's certain things, but I'm just talking about like on a normal everyday basis. Like you should, if you clean up behind yourself, it shouldn't get out of control. You should have whenever, your days that you change your sheets, wash your sheets. Ugh. And do routine maintenance things. But if it's like completely just a mess, it's because every day you've been like throwing your clothes on the floor. Every day you got shoes, you're just throwing your shoes everywhere. Every day you're eating in there and you're leaving plates and cups and water bottles in the room. And then it um it accumulates. It accumulates, but it shouldn't be one of those rooms that just like instantly you should just be able to mess up like that. And like I said, I have to have mine comfortable because, like, after I'm done with work, the kids, and just people in general, and just whole world, what I just got finished saying, the fires, the planes, the ice. It's like, oh my gosh, let me get to my bed, and I'm not even, and the thing about it, with all that stuff going on, I'm not even like just sucked up in it, like, oh my God, what's going on next? Because that stuff will stress you out. And I am not a fan of stress. But it's just stuff that you just generally hear it, like you have to know what's going on and be aware. But it's a mess. But anyway, like I said earlier, my bedroom is a charging station. So the questions that I asked earlier, if I answer any yeses, at least 2 to 3 for sure, I have to remedy that as fast as I can, in order to maintain the type of peace that I require, in order to really rest in my room the way that I desire to. Because I know that if I don't rest, I know me, if I don't rest well, and you can just tell when your room is a mess, like everything. And you're supposed to be resting there. You got a bed in there and everything. Um, it's like I can just feel when stuff isn't right. But like I said, for me, like that's mine. I have to be true and faithful to that room because I can't really deal with anything outside of the room if I don't have my rest and have my peace while I'm there. And that's the room where I am. Yeah, you know. So back to what I said earlier, I said, do you have a bunch of, stuff under your bed? So even though you can't see it, it's still there. And the dust and the dirt is accumulating. And then a lot of times other stuff is accumulating too, because I know I found with cleaning, people homes is one of those places where it's like out of sight, out of mind. You can just get something and just put it under there. And don't get me wrong, if you're limited with storage and space in your home, you may just have to put some stuff up under there. It may just be up under there. But from time to time, you do need to go from up under there and go up under there and get stuff that doesn't belong and clean up and just make sure that there isn't anything under there that you need to pay attention to and get rid of. Sometimes stuff be in places so long, we forget about them. And by the time you pull it out again, you don't even need it anymore. So pull it out. Trust me, the dust and the dirt and all that stuff that's under there is floating around. The particles are floating around everywhere, and that's messing with you. Like I say, even under my bed, what do I have? I have an exercise mat under my bed. Like you should be able to know like what's under your bed. Like I said, unless you just have like really, really, really bad, like limited space. But if you do, have space and you just kind of need it for a little bit of space, you need to know what's under there. What I have? I have a mat. I have um all like the pillars, I guess what you call them from the bed that kind of come in on the bed, like all that stuff. I don't need all that. So I took those out and I put those under the bed. And then I have one vacuum seal bag under the bed with some blankets in there. And then I have some tissues. And it's not like a box of tissues, it's tissues where in the middle of the night I've been blowing my nose and then it get caught up in the bed some kind of way and it fell on the floor. And I do need to get up under there and get those tissues, but I am aware that they're there and I be thinking about them like, oh, I need to get them. And then, I move on. And then the second thing was, do you have a bunch of stuff in your closet that's like stuffed in there? You know how you can have too much stuff in your closet, like your closet is kind of like an extension. If it's in your bedroom, it's kind of like, it's part of the bedroom, a little small extension of the bedroom. So if you have a bunch of clothes in there all shoved up and mashed together, and you got hangers hanging out and all of that, like it make the room look bad. You know, they just do. Fix it. Take all the empty hangers, have a designated spot for them, hang them somewhere separate to themselves. If you need to vacuum seal some things because it's out of season, do that. And I know it's hard these days, baby, because you don't even know what season. You got to keep your winter coat out. You got to keep your bathing suit out. You got to keep your, oh my gosh, your snow boots out. Like, I get it. It's weird out here. So I can understand if you don't want to vacuum seal, your seasonal stuff too, because it's a lot. But it's some stuff you're not wearing everything. It's some stuff you're not wearing. But it does. It interrupts. It's like, I don't know, maybe am I just weird? Because I know if I have hangers poking out and stuff, my closet look weird, like my room feels weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, and then this one. Oh, Samaja, he the worst of the worst when it comes to this one. Do your drawers stick out? Do your drawers stick out because you have clothes stuffed in them? Are your clothes stuffed in your drawers, y'all? Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Somebody the worst. I hate it so bad. I mean, it be all kind of shit just hanging out. It just be over the dresser drawer. Just you can't close it. It just be such a mess, and it just make the aesthetics of the room look, not so good. So yeah, pull that stuff out and get rid of some stuff or reorganize or rearrange, do something, figure it out. Don't have your drawers. It will help you feel better. I'm telling you what I know. Also, I said, is your dresser junky, like the top of the dresser? So that's another commonality that I've noticed with like so many people have the same thing in common. I'm telling you, in their bedrooms, the top of their dresser, it be everything on the dresser. Do you hear me? It be change. It be change. It be perfume. It be deodorant. It be charging cords up there. It be sticks of gum and shit. It be mail. It be all kind of stuff on the dresser. Junky. And some people they can function like that. It's like organized chaos. I've seen it. People have shit everywhere and they know exactly where everything is. There are people out here that exist that can function that way. But I just can't. Um, yeah. Yeah, I can't do it. Clean the top of that dresser. I promise you you'll feel better. I'm telling you, this is a person who this is what I do. Like you can feel it. And then it wouldn't be true if I hadn't dealt with all these clients. And then after I get through doing like all of these things and rectifying all these things, I'll be like, oh my gosh, it feel better in here. Like it smell better in here. It look better in here. And it'd be like little things that you think ain't a big deal. They really are a big thing that can interrupt your peace. Um, the next thing, do you have piles of clothes everywhere that need to be washed, folded up, hung up, put up, whatever? I'll go into homes and it be everything in the room. People be saying they clean, but they really be dirty. But it be dirty clothes, it be clean clothes that need to be folded up. And oh God forbid if you have like furniture in your room, like a chair or a sofa. A lot of people have furniture in their room, and that is just like the hub for clothes, for clean clothes especially. The floor is typically the hub for the dirty clothes, but then you just put them on the floor and they get kicked around. It's all under your feet. It just be a lot going on. And if the clothes are dirty, they probably have a smell, especially, like depending on what you do and what your normal everyday activities are. They probably have a smell or something. So then now the smell is all in your room even with the clothes, same thing with the shoes, stuff on the floor, shoes stinking and shoes get kicked under the bed or in a corner or somewhere and dirty clothes get lost. And then that's where those phantom smells come from. You don't know where they're coming from, but it's in there. And then you gotta hire me to come. You know what I'm saying? Just take care of the laundry. If it's dirty, create a system, put them in a laundry basket. Don't take out more than what you're gonna do for the day or even in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Just take it just one load at a time. And if it's clean clothes that you're struggling with, figure that out. Take some time and figure out how to get those clothes folded up and put up or hung up, whatever you need to do with them. Do it because having clothes scattered, it make the room so messy. And I don't you it's like how do you get dressed and how do you think and how do you move around when there's stuff everywhere? It be so bad with some people, like they have so much laundry, the laundry be in the bed with them. And they'll just get into bed with the laundry and just roll on over, pull the covers up, and shit be falling off. Like, how do you rest at night with underwear laying by your head? Um, well, I already said that too. Shoes and other stuff on the floor. Don't have stuff on the floor. Like it should feel free. Like when you walk in your room, you should just be able to just walk in there, just glide in there, just go in there and do whatever you need to do. You don't need to be tripping over like shoes. Like the kids, especially that oldest. Like I hate that. I be thinking he be putting shoes in the way. It's like a booby trap for me. Cause like if I come in the room, it's always a freaking pair of shoes, a couple pair of shoes, like in the way. I'm like, don't you know this is a hazard? Somebody can hurt themselves. And again, the aesthetics of a room, and then it's their shoes. So if they smell or anything, like you need to have a plan and a place, to put that type of stuff. Um, and then this is the one: do you eat in your room? Oh, and a lot of people do. I do. I do. Because at the end of the day, I'll be tired. And for me, it's like the only time that I kind of just have to myself at the end of the day. I go all day. And I typically don't like to, I'm not. gonna just eat a meal. I'm moving around during the day, so I don't have time, and I like to be able to just be still and be at peace. And the only time I'm able to do that is like later on in the evening. Like I haven't had anything today, so when I'm done, I already know what I'm gonna eat. Gonna have me a nice sandwich with some popcorn, and I'm gonna do it while I'm in my bed. I am, but I don't, uh, like leaving plates and leaving stuff like in the room. Like I'm not for this. So the kids, like, it's so bad when they figure you out. I mean, but it'd be good too. So I'll get in the bed and like they'll know that I'm in there. So they know at the end of the day that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And if they know I'm gonna be back there for a little while. They'll give me some time, and then they'll come back there later. And if I had like a little plate or a little something with me, they come in and they'll get it because even they know, and they just do that little mindful gesture for me, and I really appreciate it. But other than that, no, I am not the one to be sitting up like got all these snacks and chips and stuff in the bed and shit everywhere and crumbs everywhere and bottles everywhere. And you can't do that. First of all, it's your bedroom. So it's gonna be smells. You're risking the chance of getting pests in your room, in your bedroom. And like you're aiding that. So you just it's just not good. Like I said, that junky dresser, it'd be stuff like everywhere. It'd be paper and bottles and cans be under people's bed. Like I've seen like actual like food, like um chicken or fries or biscuits. You can't sleep. You can't you can't sleep with this in there. It's like a common thing, and I get it. Like people be tired and sometimes stuff just it just be the way it just happened. And then some people are just dirty. People just they know what they're doing and they just don't care. So like I said, I'm targeting this to the people that kind of care. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. So eating in your room, I think it's okay. And I love to get in there with like my snacks. I have like my mixed nuts or my popcorn or whatever too. And I'll try to snack in there more, but like I said, I'll eat my main whatever for the end of the day. It's typically in my room, but I'm not leaving stuff anywhere. I make sure that I get up and take it to the kitchen. Or like I said, the kids, they know. They be like, let me go in here and grab this plate because I already know she had a sandwich and she's not gonna want to get up. She had a long day and she was tired. So that's what they'll do. They'll come in there and do that for me because I'll be so tired. That's all I can do is just sit there and sit up in the bed and just have my food and just but that's what my bedroom provides for me. And that's the intention for it. Like I said, it's my getaway. So if that's what you intend for your room to be, then those are just some things that you should pay attention or maybe should pay attention to if you're not getting the rest that you need or you don't feel as comfortable um, as you would like to, you know, and that's pretty much all that I really got for y'all. Part one is done. Yes. And yay. I was like, dang, I got to do this all over again. When I made that flop the last time, I was like, I got to do this all again. But what I do know is that everything happens when it's supposed to happen and it's on time. So maybe uh, people that needed to hear it wasn't available that week and they're here this week and they'll be, I don't know, but it all worked out. Um, and it's all good. And um, I was talking about all the stuff that was going on earlier, just side note before I get out of here, just be nice. Be nice and be kind to people. It is so much going on out here. It is bananas. And people are literally holding on by a thread. And if you got it to spare, just flash them a smile. How are you doing? Um, people love to see joy on other people's faces. You can't give people what you don't have. But what I'm saying is, if you have it, share it. Just share it. And that's what I love about this business and this podcast. Because basically, we're just fellowshipping together over something that we all do all the time, maybe in different ways, and we do it in different places, but we all basically do the same thing and live the same different life every day. And how awesome would it be to just be kind, to each other? It makes other people feel good, and it actually will make you feel good too. Um, and I love this business. It is here specifically to help and to serve people. So not only just through my business physically helping and serving people, but I help and serve you all as well. And I love that. I love that. And I appreciate you all being here and taking out your time. I don't take that lightly because people have so much going on their mind. They have so many different responsibilities, have a lot of things going on. So I just really hold my desires that you pick up something while you're on here. Oh, and as far as something and picking up something, I'm going to share on here something that I shared this week. Was it this week? Oh, that I'm going to share this week. It's a tip, but I'm going to let you all know first. So I was thinking about rooms, going to your rooms. I was talking about the energy and how you be moving from room to room and going from room to room, and it has a different energy and a different room, different mood. Well, when you're cleaning, that's what you do. You're going from room to room. You're going from your bathroom to your kitchen to your bedroom to the next bedroom, your living room, and whatever other rooms you got in your house. You're going from room to room. So I noticed this also with a lot of clients. Their cleaning products are everywhere. You have the majority of products are kept, people keep them under like the kitchen sink. A lot of people keep their stuff under the kitchen sink. And then you have people that keep their stuff, some people keep a lot of their cleaning products under their bathroom sinks. Then some people, if they have like little laundry rooms and little laundry spaces and stuff like that, they make it, but it be there as well. So anyway, it just be stuff like scattered everywhere. So I said, well, let me share something that I use like for my business and just something that's good, that is good for in the house, but just on a personal level in the house. Make you a like a little cleaning caddy. So I got the basket at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I'm always gonna just show you what I got. Like, I try to be efficient with this money because money be funny. So so if you want to go on Amazon and get something real fancy, whatever, do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, if you just want to go out real quick, you can grab this basket, and you can keep all of your if you have a space to put it, you can keep all the items in here, your cleaning products that you use in your rooms, because typically people use the same stuff. They use the same products. And instead of just going in the kitchen and going under the kitchen sink, you know how people be, you going to clean and you got stuff on your arm, you got stuff in your hand, you got stuff everywhere. You just dragging products from room to room. Go to Dollar Tree and get you a little basket, like this little bitty mini laundry basket, and put everything in here that you need. I got a duster, I have a little rag in here. You got your Windex, got your wipes, your Dawn, your stuff to polish with, and just have it all accessible and ready for you. And this little basket, it's a sturdy little basket for the stuff that I have in here. So it's good around the house. So when you tell them, hey, go clean, and see, that's how them kids, they be trying to kill time. They be trying to make a fool out you. They'll go in there talking about they about to clean, but look, it's an hour. I can't find this, and I don't know where this is. And put all that stuff in one place, in one little basket, one little caddy. And you know what? You just pick up the little handle and go where you need to go and do what you need to do and do the work. So I thought that was a good tip. Um, yeah, and other than that, just peace, love, light, and gratitude. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Everybody that's live, everybody that's catching the replay. Listen, y'all keep y'all heads up. Y'all keep your heads up because it is just it's a lot going on out here. It's a lot of beautiful things that's going on. Don't let fear, take you out. It's a lot of beautiful things, a lot of good things that are going on, but it's a lot of shit going on out here too. It's a lot of shit going on out here too. And like everybody is having to deal with it. And I don't care who out here trying to save face and act like that it doesn't involve. I mean, people just dealing with a lot on mental levels, financial levels, emotional, like, it's just a time out here. So y'all stay safe. Y'all be good. Y'all be sweet. I appreciate y'all. I will see you next time. We will do part 2. We're going to be talking about the living room next time. And then part 3, we'll be talking about the kitchen. And that'll be the end of that. So I love y'all. Thank y'all. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway.